Okay, again, guys, so welcome again and good evening. We're going to start today the fourth group. When we finished the first three, now we're going to start with the fourth group. Open book on page 32. Open book on page 32, guys. Okay. The first, this group is called Kulman, and made of 4 letters. Kulman, and made from 4 letter. Kap, Lamath, Mim, and Noon. Let's start with the first one, Kap. If you see in this one, it says Kap and Kap. Again, do we have 2 caps? No, it's only 1 cap, but always we say cap and cap to tell the student, the learner, the people learning this language, that cap has 2 forms. Form when falls at the beginning of word or in the middle, and the second form when falls at the end of the word. Okay, so how we write, before I'm going to start with the write cap, also cap has simple grammar with this letter. All right, cap numeric value, or before the numeric value, if you remember, like when we learned Beth, Gamal, Dalath, okay, when I have a single dot underneath those, they change the sounds. Also, cap, when I have a single dot underneath it, the sounds again is a KH. Like when I have in the spoken language, the H dot above that one also is a Ch. So I have 2 letters have the same sounds, Ch. But it is a big mistake when I write some of these words, they have the sounds Ch using one of those. You have to use a right one. For example, we learned that Khmara, okay, Khmara, donkey. Khmara is written like this one with this Ch. If I'm gonna write it with this one here, it sounds Khmara. Everyone is going to read it Khmara for me, that's fine, but the spelling is wrong. So we need to know exactly which one we have to use. You may ask, how I'm going to know? That is coming for practice and reading. Writing and reading practice. Just like any language, we have some words or some letters, they have similar sounds almost, and you need to figure out by reading and also writing which one is going to be the right spelling for them. Numeric value of cap is 20. Cap is 20. Okay, and how we say 20, again, those are the same for male and female. We say isri, isri. So when I have cap, alap, from right to left, cap, alap, 21, 21, I'm sorry, 21. 21. Okay, so again, cap, alap, cap, alap is 21. Cap, Beth, 22. Cap, Gamal, 23, and so on. We can just take it to Kap Teth, 29. Now, how are we going to say 29, 23 in Surah? We're going to study that in chapter 4. So how exactly, if you look at the book now, on the first table, how exactly this one is gonna written in the book or in the word, the beginning, the middle, at the end, by itself, and it is the same for ₦straggilo, so we don't have anything for ﷺggilo. I'm going to show you now how we're going to write cap when it comes at the beginning or in the middle, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to write when falls at the end of the word. Just allow me to erase this one here. So it's above, for the one that show up in the middle or at the beginning of the word is going to be top of the line, sorry. Cap. You see, it looks like ɁЯΘ. Okay, it looks like ˋЯΘ. But how this one come like a little bit down. By the way, if you read the first line on page 32 about cap, it's coming from kappa. Kappa, you know, this is the hand, the kaffa, kappa. In Arabic, they call it kaffa because they don't have pit, and we call it kappa. Kappa. Okay, this is the symbol of cap from kappa. Okay, that's when it falls at the beginning or at in the middle. Now, when it falls at the end of the word, almost look like number 5. Look how exactly I'm going to draw it, something like this, and then underneath the line. And when it join, it show like this one. Anyway, in the book, probably you're going to see it a little bit different than the way I'm writing. Again, that is a font, fixed font, and every time I'm going to write this one, maybe it's going to show a little bit different than what is shown in the book. However, I want you just to know this is exactly cap when it falls at the end. So I'm going to write it again, cap, beginning and the middle, and cap at the end. Go ahead and practice, and we're going to move on to the vowel with this one. Okay, so with the vowel, I can do cap with the skapa. Anyone can. By the way, cap is a K, k. So with the skapa, ka. With the pthaha, ka. With the zlama pshiqa, k. With the zlama, sorry, zlama qishya, k. With the rwaha, ko. With the rwasa, ku. With the hwasa, ki. So ka, ka, ki, ke, ko, ku, ki. All right. Now I need you to read the words on page 36, at the top of 36. Read those for me.
Oh.
On the top of 33, the first word.
ዄЯഥ.
ڨ와. Very good. ڨ와. What about the second one? Your father for female.
ԲΑބαχ.
ԲΑބαχ. Look at the end for ԲΑބαχ. ԲΑބαχ. I'm sorry. БΑބαχ. End with yoth, and yoth is silent, has no vowel. БАބαχ. How about for female? For male, your father.
Babuch.
Babuch. Those are the first, second, this is the second possessive. We're going to learn later on how exactly is going to end the noun when we need to say your father, male, female, or group. And do you know how we say your father to group?
Babochu.
Yes, babochun. Usually, noon most of the time is silent. We silent it, but it should be babochun, nun, chun. And that's what we're going to study in chapter 6 if the time permits. Okay, so that is about it. Let's just go to the how we're going to apply cap with the vowel. Ka, the skapa, ka, how we say that word? Is a family name.
Kathawa.
Kathawa, Kathawa, Kathawa. The second one with the pthaha ka, kalba, kalba. Ki with a short I, ki, kilya, kilya. Ke, kenara, ke, kenara. Ku, ku, kursiya, kursiya. Ko, kashkul, ko, kashkul. Ki, kimya, ki, kimya. Any questions?
Let's go back to kursiya.
Yeah.
There is another name for it, right? Kursi.
Kursi, again, is an Arabic version of kursiya.
Oh, okay.
And we learned that how exactly they form the Arabic word from Syriac. They silent, they delete alap at the end, and silent that one, and it's a e, always e for them is not silent, so it's going to be kursi. You know what I'm saying? All right, I'm going to write this word again for you. Kap, kursiya, right? So what they do, this is kursi in Syriac. They delete alap. This is alap. This is my alap, okay? This is how I write it. This is alap. They delete alap and remove the skapa, okay? Because all nouns in Surah end with the skapa. So they delete the skapa and they delete the alap. So it's going to end up with what? I'm going to just erase that one. So it's going to show like this one. Kursi. Kursi. And I gave you example how we form another one last week. Kursi. Any question? Before we move to the second one of this group, the second letter of this group is lamath. Lamath is an L in English. Numeric value for lamath. By the way, the uppercase of L in English is like this. Uppercase for English is like this, right? For lamath. In Surah, it's from right to left. Simple. Lamath. This is how lamath write in Surah. Numeric value is 30. How we say 30 in Surah?
Fluffy.
Fluffy. Fluffy. Do you see the noon? The noon is silent at the end because I have line above. If not gonna silent, what is gonna be? ﷺ. That is the Arabic and Hebrew. ﷺ. ثلاثين. ثلاثي. Okay. So Lamath Alap is going to be 31. Lamath Beth 32. Lamath Gamal 33. And so on. Lamath Hath 38. And Lamath Teth 39. Lamath is a preposition, means two. Two. Okay, for example, Kibn Tazali al-Madrashta. Kibn Tazali al-Madrashta. I want to go to school. Kibn, from male speaker, Kibn Tazali al-Madrashta. Lamath connects from both sides. Lamath connects from both sides. And the sounds of Lamath by itself is L, with the Sqapa La, Thaha La, Zlama Bshiqa L, Zlama Qishya Le, Lo, Lu, Li. Go ahead. I want you to, I'm not going to give you time for writing Lamath because it's almost L in English, just opposite from right to left. I want you to read those words for me. I have 4 words in the bottom of that page 34. Can anyone read the first one?
Kalba.
Kalba. Kalba. How about the second one?
Libba.
Nice. Are you reading that one, or just you know exactly the one? Can you repeat?
I know it.
Can you repeat hard again?
Libba.
Libba. Very good. Third one. Board.
L.
Le. Don't say it in English, okay? I want you to say it in Surah. Le. Second one is the vowel oo. So it's going to be lu. He sqapa luha. Luha. Finally, the last word, garbage.
Zibil.
Nope. Zibil is the Arabic. They say it in Arabic. And again, to make it in the surah, the last letter, make it a. Zibla. Zibla. Okay. With a vowel on page 35, la, hayla, na, or kamru khelana, khelana, la, laqlaqa, laqlaqa, l, short I, plimla, plimla, for feminine, plimle, plimle, for masculine. Le, lewaya. Lewaya is another, deacon thing. Lewaya. Lu, lu'a. Lu'a. Lo, loz. Li, lipa. Lipa. Next one is meme and meme, page 36.
I gotta put
Meme
my
and
sound.
meme. So I have two, meme and meme. So it's going to be the first one. You know, the uppercase R in English is like this. Again, I'm not teaching you how to write R, but I want you to make it easy to you guys because you all English speaker and you all learn the language English. I believe everyone knows that, R. So R, meme is similar to R in English, but what? Lay down on its back. Do you see how I'm saying that? Why? So meme is in this form. That's when falls at the beginning or at the middle or in the middle of the word. This is meme, okay? Beginning and middle of the word. How exactly is gonna be when falls at the end of the word? Just flip R. Flip R, so it's gonna look like this. This is the end. Oh, sorry. Yep, I was writing right. Meme at the end. Usually meme, the one shape at the end is the same as strangilo. Meme. And meme, numeric value of meme is 40. And we say RB. RB for 40. Meme Alap 41. Meme Beth 42, the numeric value. Meme Gamal 43, and so on. Meme Beth 49. Do you see, every time we learn a letter, numeric value, automatically for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, automatically we learn up to 9 of that letter. Okay? 49, 39, we're going to learn 59, 69, and so on. Meme with the vowel, the numeric, the sounds of meme is m, with the vowel alap ma, thaha ma, Islam bshiqa m, Islam qishya me, mo, mu, mi, ma, me, me, mo, mu, mi. Go ahead. On page 36, write meme and start reading or practicing the letter, the vowel, the words in the bottom of page 36.
Kumma.
Kumma. Kumma, mouth. The second one, speaker.
Malala.
Malala. Malala is a speaker. Mahakiana is talker. Someone talk. What about black?
Koma.
Coma. And finally, wise man.
Hakima.
Hakima. Hakima. Hakima. Okay. All right. So with the vowel, with the vowel I have here, I'm gonna share this one with you guys till Natalie gonna have the book. Let me bring this one up here. All right.
Hakima maybe like Hukmana?
I'm sorry?
Hakima.
Yeah.
Hukmana is the same thing?
No, حكمانة, that's mean a ruler. Someone rule. Hakima is a wise man. Usually, we used to say to Dr. Hakima. Hakima.
Okay.
So, ma, for long, ma, tha. Ma, matamitha. Matamitha. Do you see that the line underneath is a mata'amitha? Mata'amitha. But we're going to study later, maybe after this one. When I put a slide line underneath it, the sounds is going to be like alap. Okay? And alap is going to have the same rules of alap. If no vowel is silent. And if it has a vowel, it's going to take the sounds of that vowel. So it's going to be the sounds is but when I put this one has no vowel, so here's going to be matamitha. Matamitha. But in a classic word is mata'amitha. Mata'amitha. The second one is Maryam. Maryam. And you can see the meme at the beginning, at the meme at the end. Milcha. Milcha. The big dot here, reading ch, milcha. Me'retha. Me'retha is a grape juice. Also, we use me'retha when we do what? Anyone knows? Yogurt. Okay, we call it me'retha, juice. Mucha. Mucha. Motha. Motha. Mila. Mila. Okay. The next one is noon and noon. Also, we have two forms for noon. Okay, we have two forms of noon. I'm just going to keep it here for our Natalie. Noon is an in English. It has two forms. First, it looks like this one. I'm going to show you how we're going to write it. And when it at the end is going to show like this one here. Numeric value for noon is 50, khamshi. So noon he, 55. Noon he, 55. Khamshi u khamsha. Again, I'm going to teach you really two ways of saying the component numbers in Surah. But I have to stick with one of them. So to make it easy for English reader, how we do it, because there is two ways of saying the component number, 21 to 99. And I'm going to show you that one next, in chapter 4. Just now, we move on. Noon Zain, noon is 50, Zain is 70, so it's 57. How we write noon, let me just take this one away. How we write noon, noon, N, okay, which is N, is like this one here. This is at the beginning and the middle of word. Beginning and the middle of the word. This is how it's going to be. Join from both sides. Okay, join from left. I don't need to say both sides because all of them join from the right side. Noon at the end, when it is joined to the letter before, is going to look like this. This is the joining one. Okay, this is the line joining from the letter before. And when it stands alone by itself at the end, is going to look like this. This is the noon. Noon, N, N sounds, N, with the skapa na, na, ne, ne, no, nu, and ni. Na, na, n, ne, no, nu, ni. Go ahead, write noon and start reading the words in the bottom of that page. All right, can anyone read the first one for me?
Ninwe.
Ninwe, ninwe. Second one, number. Fine, I'm trying. So, mim, m with the zlam abshiqa, m. Short I, m. The noon is silent, is going to join with the first one, men, men. Then the third one is a yoth, Y with the skapa, minya, minya. And then noon again with the skapa, and finally alap is silent in the end, na. So minyana, minyana, minyana. How we say right in Surah?
Yamina.
Yamne.
Yamna.
In the spoken language is yamne. And finally, time. So it's zain with the thahaza. Beth, dot underneath it is w, zaw. And na, zawna. Zawna. Okay. Any question? With the vowels, na, purqana, na, purqana, na. Short A, nagara, na, nagara. N, short I, nidra, nidra. Ne, open E, snegra, snegra, snegra. Nu, I have two words, nuhara, nuhara, nura, nura. No, noh, noh. Ni, I have two words, nira, nira, nikhutha, nikhutha. Okay, moving on to the fifth group, page 40. Okay, 40 in the book. Page 40, the fifth group is made of 4-letter sa'pas. Sa'pas. Okay, simkath, a, pe, sade. Sa'pas. The first one is simkath. Simkath. Okay. It's as in English, sometimes pronounced like a z, z, z. Remember when z pronounced like s, when we have kap and qop or after the zain? Here we have something like zain. I mean simkath, s is pronounced zain with in some words. Just see those words. If it proceed by letter with the vowel, as in izz, izz. Do you see? Has a vowel. Simkath, is sounds b. Izba. Izba. It's a grass. Probably going to say Maher, gilla is a grass. Yes. Izba is a classic word for grass. And also pronounce s as in son if it follows by p, like sipra, sipra, lila sipra, lila sipra, pronounce s, okay? Also pronounce s if it follows by resh, like in busra, busra. Honestly, in a classical word, this one is bisra. I'm teaching you the spoken language, so it's going to be busra. And also sartana, sartana, cancer. It should be sartana, but we say sartana, sartana. Numeric value for simkath is 60, and we say 60 ishti. So simkath wow is 6, simkath is 60, 66. Simkath beth 62. How are we gonna write simkath? Okay, let me just change the screen and erase this guy here. Simkath is like, you know, here you go, English, we write B like this one, right? Now simkath is almost B, but lay down with the tail. Now let me just do it like the way I write it. This is simkath. Computer really, they have their own font, sorry. So here, simkath like a B. All right. And that joined from both sides with the vowel simkath. With the simkath is S, sa, sa, se, so, su, si. Sa, se, so, su, si. Go ahead, write simkath. And I have 2, 4, 5 words in the book, page 40. In the book, page 40. So read, when you're done, read these words for me. First word, let me move on here. First word, guys.
Satana.
Satana. Satana. Second one. Even though this one should not be here because we did not cover this letter so far, tau, but it's okay. Susta. Susta is a horse or female horse. Anyone knows how we say male horse?
Sus.
Susa.
No. Susa.
Oh.
Susa. How we say doctor? Doctor, Asya. Asya. Again, delicious. It should not be here, this word, because we don't have covered tau so far. The word delicious is basimta for feminine. It should be basima. We can replace this word with basima for masculine. And finally, can you read this one? And if you can tell me where we use it.
Bisma.
Bisma. And where we use this?
Jerk.
ዄ자.
Eta. Bisma. The one smell good. All right, with the skapa, sa, sawa. Usually I put here grandfather. It should be an old man. Okay? Absolutely is going to give the right meaning for old man. When exactly is going to mean a grandfather? When I put it as a first, second, third positive. For example, Sawi, my grandfather. Sawukh, sawakh, sawukh. Sawe, sawa. Sawe. So this is exactly where it's going to mean the grandfather. But sawa, it should be old man. Sa, short I have two words. Sartana, sartana. Sammala, sammala. Se, sambilta, sambilta. Se, sema, sema. Su, I have two words. Susa, Susa, Suraya, Suraya. And we're going to learn about Suraya, what exactly mean. Suraya for male, Suryaya, Suraya also spelled without Alap at the beginning, also mean Chaldean, Assyrian man. So here I say Syriac man, so also mean Chaldean or Assyrian man. Suraya. It is not a religion. Again, most people, they think Suraya means Christian. Wrong. There are two different words. Suraya is a name of nation. I belong to Suraya. Mshihaya, I'm a Christian or Christianity. So Mshihaya is belong to Christian. Everyone is believe in Jesus. Suraya, who speaks Surah. I hope I make sense with that one. Suraya is only the people they speak Surah. Is identity, people they belong to this, or group of people they belong to this nation. Suraya. So Wina or Sobina. Wina, as is written here. Wina. Si, Sa'ta. Sa'ta. You see the sounds of the third letter here? Sa'ta. It should be second letter because this one is a vowel. Sa'ta. Okay? Okay, the letter I don't have anything in English. Most likely it's or without the sounds at the end. In the spoken dialogue, sometimes the letter is pronounced and have the same sounds of alap when has vowel or not. In this case, when has the sounds in a spoken, this is for reading, because how are you going to know which one is a which one is a? So we're going to put a small line underneath it. Okay? So two sounds of to make the difference between the two sounds. For example, we say earth, ara. Ara. Why sounds ara? Because has a line underneath it, so sounds of ara. Okay, and eta. Oh, sorry, eda. It should be eda. Eda. if I'm not gonna have the line under these two words, the sounds of earth is gonna be ar'a, ar'a, and the second one ʿēdā, ʿēdā. Numeric value for ain is 70. Sho'i, sho'i. Ain gamal, ain 70, gamal 373. Ain hath, by the way, when I'm gonna say 73, ain gamal, when we want to tell about 73, we have these two words. We're gonna put them together. I want to keep this one for chapter 4. So ain hath, hath is 8, 78, and so on. Ain connects from both sides, or connects from the left. And how are we gonna write ain? Ain, okay, it's above the line. I'm gonna have this line like this and then bring this one straight. Sorry for my writing here. Ain, ain. Again, make sure gamal was like this. Ain is straight on line, nothing going down the line. Ain, ain. And lamath, by the way, don't confuse about this one. Lamath is straight, right? Straight like this, 45. This one is just like an arc here. Ain. If I want to sound as an alap, I'm just going to just put line underneath it. Ain sounds with the sqapa o, u, i. O, u, i. Go ahead in on page 42, guys. I want you to write ain and start reading these three words for me. So how we say I?
ዄێنە.
Aina. How we say feast?
Éཌە.
Eda. And how we say grapes?
إنوة.
Inwe. Inwe. Beth is what? Inwe. With the sqapa here is going to be sounds of tara. Tara. Amuqa. Amuqa. Here, you know, because I have too many lines here, so it's a little bit down there. If you see those two dots here, is isiqtha, sounds of isiqtha, isiqtha. Or eda. Two dots are not showing here because lines of the table. Umra. Umra. Sha'utha. 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 Izana. Izana. Okay, next one is pe. Pe in Surath, book is page 44. Pe, okay, is a P in English. However, p, if I have like a circle underneath it, again, it's going to give me the sounds of OW. Like in nõuša, no, nõuša, ruuša, ruuša. The numeric value is 80, ثمانية, or ثماني, sorry. P-Daleth 84, the numeric value. ثمانية وأربعة, again, we're going to talk about this one later. 86 is a P and wow. How are we going to write P? Again, P, it's not, it's similar to G in English, small g. Like small g, but above the line, P. Maybe 9 too, but with this one. If I have the sounds of O circle underneath it, it's going to be like circle here. P and circle here is sounds of W again. So I have, how many letters so far I have sounds of W? And this one is a grammar, by the way. This one is a grammar. So I have Beth, dot underneath it is W. Now P, dot underneath, circle underneath it is W. And I have wow itself is a W as well. So 3 letters so far sounds of W. P with the ska, P, the sounds is a P. With the ska, pa, pa, P, P, po, pu, and then P. Pa, pa, P, P, po, pu, P. On page 44, I have 2, 4, 6 words. We don't gonna spend any time in writing P. Can anyone tell me the first word? We couple of pages we learned with the kumma is a mouth. Do I have another word for kumma? Yes. Puma. Puma. Permission. Anyone can tell me permission? Can read that one.
Psasa.
Psasa. Psasa. How about teacher, male? So how we say teacher in Surat? Male teacher.
Melpana.
Very good. Melpana. Melpana. Joseph.
Josip.
Joseph. Joseph. How we say elephant? A straight word. The first letter is P with the vowel E, P, la, pila, pila. We don't have F in Surah. Pila. How about the last? Pope.
Papa.
Papa. Papa. Very good. With with the vowel pa or papa, I have the first word pra or papa. The second one, zopana. Zopana. Pa. Patakhta. Batikhta, or patata, the second one. Patata. Putna. Putna. Perma. Perma. Pulkhana. Pulkhana. Pocha. Pocha. Pisha. Pisha. Okay, the last word in this group is sade. Sade. I don't have anything in English for sade, but I have a sound of s in English when I have like so and sun. Sun. It should be sun, last so. Is a missing N here. It should be S-O-N. S-O-N. Okay, like sun and sun. Numeric value for sade is 90. Tish-e. Tish-e. Does not join from left, so any letter is going to come after this sade is going to not join to it. Like sade alap, this is how it's going to be. Do you see the space? Because does not join is 91. Sade teth is 99. Okay, how are we going to write sade? Sade is have two parts, part above the line and the rest is down the line. The one is above the line is like a small u, okay, small u. And then I have a line here and the rest is going to be like this.
So you start from the top.
Yes, of course. I'm going to just do it one without part here.
Mm-hmm.
Sade. Sa. With the skapa, sa. Sa. S. Se. So. Su. And si. Sa. Sa. S. Se. So. Su. Si. That was page 46 in the book. And go ahead, write sade. Write sade. I'm going to write it again a couple more times. Sade. And I have three words on bottom of page 46. I want you guys to start practicing those. So what is the first one? How we say face? I know you have heard patha, but I have another word for face. Can you read that one?
Salma.
Salma. Salma. Second one.
Soma.
Soma. Soma. And the last? Two sade there. Susla. Susla. Anyone knows what is susla? The one you see there, the symbol? Where we use them?
It's on top of the drums, the gold things.
Yes. And also we use them at the church when do things with the hand. You're right.
Like this.
Yep. Susla. Okay, with the vowel sa, sa, sa. Sa, sa. Similar to sauce, or sa, sa. Sa, sadwa, sadwa. S, I have two words. Susra, susra. Supra, supra. Se, sepraya, sepraya. Well, those are the wild one. Sepraya. Su, surta, surta. So, sositha, sositha. And finally, si, sima. Sima. I'm going to see you next week. We're going to continue with the 6th group and chapter 3.